How you got in shape at 25 is never going to happen again. And we speak to so many women on a daily basis that ultimately become clients. And what really holds them back is when they were 25, probably single, they were in an entry level job, they had a lot more free time. They could go to the gym for 2 hours. They could take 5 hours on Sundays and meal prep healthy meals for the entire week. They were involved with things like sand volleyball, softball, doing all these sorts of things because they only had to answer to themselves and they could get into a really good routine. Kids don't care about your routine, right? And what happens is marriage, kids, career, you get promoted, now you manage people, you have more stress, responsibilities, things on your plate. But what holds you back is we speak to women that are like, well, when I was 25 and the way I was doing things, that's the only thing that would work for me. Well, that's not true. I'm here to promise just because that worked at 25, when you're 35, you can still get into great shape, but you're going to have to change your perspective and that belief in the way that you do things. You don't have 2 hours a day to work out anymore. You might only have 15, 20 minutes 3 or 4 times a week. You don't have time to meal prep for 5 hours on Sundays because you're going to back kids sporting events, right? So you have to be a little bit more strategic. It's really comes down to being efficient and effective with your time. And that's what we help women do. But secondly, you have to remove this belief because it's simply not true. We've got many women in better shape when they've had kids, career, marriage than when they were single. But the strategy and the path that you take to get there is going to have to change. And until you understand that and remove this belief like, well, that's the only way when I was 25, when I could work out for 2 hours and I had all this free time, that's the only thing that's going to work for me. Until you remove that mental barrier and belief, you're going to stay stuck.